What's good? It's your boy Czar, all rights reserved, coming to you talking about a little of what happened with the Lil Durk situation, where there was a clone or fake of him. I guess it's an acting, a stand-in actor type. So there's a situation going on with that, and I want to talk a little bit about what's happening. I'm dealing with that situation exactly. Understand that there is a specific situation that happened here. Part of what is going on with this communication. Understand that this guy just came out and he's a representative of Little Durk. Okay, he basically is his arm somewhere else. Maybe not physically, maybe not initially. It's just kind of like a connection. Okay, so 6ix9ine pressing him in a sense was him throwing a stone at Little Durk because he's saying, I'm gonna do this to you if I get a chance. I'm gonna treat you like this. And it's very, very key that you get how exactly in a smart way I say Little Durk's doing it. He is not jumping at it. He didn't jump out and say nothing, but understand he's not going to forget this. Like, I get it, 6ix9ine. You wanted to make sense of it. You wanted to do something to be smart, to be funny, because you dealt with everybody else in some situation. But this, you got to play chess, man. I'm telling you. Because you doing that, you won that moment. You won the battle. But, sir, you didn't win the war. You didn't win. I don't think you understand the position you put Lil Durk in an image way. That guy is not him. Okay. It's not him. But the moment he brought him into his midst and accepted him, he basically made that his second image. So you doing that to his second image, he may not jump to save him like a superhero, but best believe he's going to make you pay for that. You can't do stuff. Now, I've been talking to you about this for a long time, 6ix9ine, for a long time. Back when you were with the gang, before all those charges came down, I done talked to you. The problem with what you do, it's the type of things that I still address with academics. You use satire and jest for real life. You can't play around. That is not him. And that boy has a family. Don't you understand that you just embarrassed that boy to be funny to Lil Durk? But ultimately, you're very well, may not, should not, well, let's say should not be, because we both know you're still under Eagle's eye. And we can keep that, that. You're under Eagle's eye. You know what I'm talking about. And you got to move very carefully. You're letting these people hype you up to make these same decisions that got you in the situation in the first place you got hit up with. Am I lying? Where you weren't, I'm not with that. I don't do that stuff. But you were there with them when they were driving and doing the crimes. Had all the details. You're putting yourself in a position against another rapper. This isn't that. The cops can't help you there. I don't know why you believe that. Now, I'm not even going to say that. Maybe they're private bodyguards. Let me respect that. Private bodyguards. But understand, you're taking a chance, man. You're taking a big chance. You doing that to an innocent civilian, you got other people you're still connected to. You got to worry about. And my thing is, academics over there smiling and stuff. If I was a friend of his, I would tell him, look, chill out. Now watch this. This guy's going to say, oh, I did. Well, you must not mean anything to him, or your word means nothing because he didn't chill out. He kept going. And you're going to say nothing? I mean, there's so many angles where you're just an overall not good friend. It's not even a person. I don't know you as a person. You're not a good friend. How is he right beside? He's right beside you. He's not across the galaxy. He's right beside you, and you're letting him do this stuff. As someone in the hierarchy, you can't talk to him like 6ix9ine. Nah, chill, bro. Nah, 6ix9ine, you gotta do that. And you're gonna say you did that. Then are you doing it enough, or is your word worth nothing to him? What does it mean? What does me sitting there while he's doing it and saying, oh, you gotta stop, bro, and not really actively saying, yo, chill, bro, chill. I mean this. When I talk to my friends, that's how we talk. How do you talk? Like I told you, you're not from the spots you need to be to talk how you need to talk. But you're dibbling and dabbling in the midst of them, getting them hemmed up. allegedly. And we're going to leave it at that because we both know what that's about. Come on, man. Yo, I've been showing you and telling you things for a while. Now, remember, I was telling Tasha K before that happened. You can go back and check the dates. I was telling whoever else you want to talk about. You can look at the names I mentioned, stuff before it went down. Cleo and all that. I was telling them things for a reason. And I'm telling you this for a reason, 6ix9ine, because you don't seem to get it. You're not from where they're from, respectfully. And not that that means anything. I'm just saying, when you talk about their dead friends and joke about, oh, he's a pack, you don't get what that means. That was a human life. And this is what I was telling academics. It's a human life. Do you know what that is? It might not mean nothing to you. That's how I know how you come. That's how I pause. Not like that. That's how I know your heart. That's how I know where your heart is. When you can just say that stuff aimlessly, they're not banging with you. They're not in a place with you banging. You're not there. You're out the way, but you're joking about them. You're making fun of them as men, as humans, as young black men. You're making fun of them. And you think that's going to fly. I don't know how you have a fly zone anywhere for the stuff you're saying about them. That's crazy. You can have all the protection in the world, dog. I'm telling you. When you're going to that level, the drama's different because you're making it racial. You alone are making it a racial thing. Don't say you're not. Don't say you're not, because I don't see you joking on any other person that is not black. You're joking with every black person to start a war. Come on. You're like, that's so obvious. Your agenda's up. I just exposed your agenda. Come on, stop it. I've been with this, dog. I know what you're doing, but I also know the seriousness of the people you're doing it to. And I'm just telling you, you might not want to keep going that way. I seen you running down, having a bodyguard. Who was that? Was that a bodyguard? What was that? Running down on him. Why? Why was he running down on him? He was just there. You hit him up to come, right? Why couldn't you even just make it a playing field? What did Steve Will do? You got your one friend hemmed up. Look, he got one friend hemmed up about to take heat from another guy he's dissing, and also caused another situation where the people he's dissing is bringing in more people. You just keep creating calamity, and I know why. But we're not even going to talk about that. I know why. If people look deep into your image itself, they'll know why. Come on. I swear, you can go back and look years ago. I called you out the first day you stepped off the porch. I knew what you were. I already got it. And I tried to talk to the black people and tell them to get ready. I even started this channel trying to talk to Chicago and tell them to come on. You got to think a different way. They're about to try something else, something worse. Then it came out in the news on YouTube. There was a situation where they had vacant warehouses and they were arresting y'all and putting y'all in warehouses and torturing y'all for info. Then that stuff drops. And I go in on that. Everybody acts like they don't hear it. You guys, okay, listen to me. You guys are going to continually act like you don't see what's going on around you in Chicago, hurting each other until they pull a fast one on you. And then everything you love is in jeopardy. This is what's happening before you. I'm really trying to tell you. This was happening, but you don't see it or you refuse to hear me. I didn't come with no malice when I first said that. And 6ix9ine, I've been telling you things. You keep calling Lil Durk out on what? He's actually losing friends. 6ix9ine, who have you lost? Who have you lost? What have you lost? What? You never lost anything. Even coming into this game, you didn't lose anything. So what are you even crying about? Oh, these guys you hung out with them. They were your friends when they were shooting for you, weren't they? This is why I say, man. This is why I said the biggest travesty to do with the artists, music, the industry, the biggest travesty is going to be the fact of what some of these artists could have been and what they've become. That's going to be the biggest travesty in all of musical history. And that's a fact. You can run that back 1,000 times. You can run it back. All these other people that ain't never said this, they gonna hop up and say what I said another way. Bottom line, the biggest travesty is gonna be what everyone in the music game becomes, opposed to what they could have been. What they could have done different to save everybody in their neighborhood compared to what they did do. That is gonna be the biggest travesty. I'm telling you. This is crazy. Your life is much more important than what you guys are making it. Much more important. And it's not just about good deeds. Where's your mind? Where's your heart? Don't y'all got kids? Don't y'all got people that are worth something? So think for them in a right way. Not how you want, in a right way. Even if you were out there doing the wrong thing a lot of times in your life, think the right way to do the right thing, the right way. And DJ Academics, I'm going to revisit this one more time. I don't want to have to keep telling you because this is crazy. Wack got up and said everything I said about you years ago. They could go back on my channel. Years ago, I said that to you. And you ain't say nothing. No one else. All you guys were scared. Y'all ain't say nothing about it. Not scared because Academics is going to do something. No. I'm saying you were scared like, oh, he may be able to further my media. I'm not going to say nothing to him. He's a big YouTuber. I'm not going to say nothing. I don't care how big. I'm going to address a wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And that was wrong what you were doing to those boys in Chicago. Yes, it's wrong. And I don't care who wants to back you with it. We could go step by step through it. And I know you don't want that. Because it's going to line up so hard. It's going to shake, it's going to shake the world. They're going to everybody's going to get out of that hypnosis you put on them through your media. And they're going to say to themselves, he did instigate. And when that happens, it's going to snap. And they're going to see who you are. You would never want that to happen. Because that's the truth. When you were calling him a Grim Reaper, we ain't going to go back there. Because that's just evil in itself. And evildoers get what they deserve when the time is right, says the Lord. That ain't me. That's God. That's God. You played with human life. God never forgot. He's seen it. Now, getting back to the thing related to 6ix9ine, you're a bad friend. You're a bad friend. You never give advice people need. You're bigger than them. You look down on them. You were even looking down on him, describing his actions when you did speak on him. You look down on him. You don't respect it. You look down on everybody. You look down on your viewers. Even when I was viewing you normally, I'm like, I was giving comments and I'm just like, does this make any sense? Really trying to check in, giving prompts on media. Next thing I see him do that to Chicago, I did a 180. I was like, how could you do that? Then I had to think, does he see himself as a black African-American male? Does he see himself like that? Or does he see himself as better than? What do you think? If you didn't really do nothing, if it don't really matter, what do you see it as? I think you see it as better than. You could say I'm wrong, but I think that. My opinion. You think you're better than us. Opportunity comes in every way, shape, and form. Don't get that twisted, my guy. Let's put it like that. So you can see yourself better than someone at doing something in media, at getting some type of looks, at being in a situation of having more than people. But there comes a time where everybody must look at themselves and say, what have I learned? What good have I done in this life? And if you could say none, my friend, I don't know what to say for you. Only thing that I really want to see out of this situation, for real, is a scenario that doesn't end in drama between people with life loss, because that's all Lil Durk has seen. But yet you joke about it and you joke with him, talk about pacts. You don't even know what that means. And it's, at this point in time, that drama that you guys got going, this is the only time I'm addressing it. I'm not saying nothing else. I'm just going to say 6ix9ine, what you're doing and how you're doing it's wrong. If you really got a problem with that person, like Durk, that's the only person you should be doing that to. You shouldn't be doing that to another dude who Yeah, he's a clone. Yeah, he's standing out there of him. You shouldn't be doing that to him. He's not really part of it, and you know that. You're just looking to get your points back that you got snatched away when those dudes got locked up when you were up there talking. We know that. Stop it. Stop it. Get your music. Get your music right and start making money. Why y'all get these deals and y'all want to sit back and not try to run the money up? On behalf of what I know to be the deal of the records you have, whatever you got going, run that money back. You tossing money to and fro, run the money back. And I'm pretty sure they're at their wits' end with all the mess you be causing. I'm just telling you the truth. Come on. You think I'm not telling you the truth? I'm pretty sure they're at a wits' end. Like, they're like, I'm so tired of 6ix9ine's antics. Run the money. Like, yo, I would be punching through the desk, like, on everything. I would punch clear through the desk when I yell at you, run my money back, if I was the record label. Y'all all throwing my money on fancy cars, fancy whips, fancy girls. You're doing all that. Run my money back. Because the investment was put into you, and that's invested money. That is not all your money you're tossing. Stop lying. I'll do a breakdown to show percentages to show the people how much of the money's actually yours. Run the money back. Period. All rights reserved.